Good evening. Hey, I'm Stephen Simmons Sr., and I am recording this to talk about the mission autobiography. And here on Populi, it talks and says that each student will record a video and upload to Populi, and the video take 4 to 5 minutes to discuss these 2 points. At this point in your journey, how do you envision your specific call to God's mission in the world? And number 2, talk about a person or persons who had the greatest influence in your life for understanding God's mission and call. Well, number 1, where it says at this point in your journey, my journey, how do I envision my specific call to God's mission in the world? At this point in my journey, I mean, it's pretty evident that my envisioning of really just continuing to minister in music, man, playing for 2 churches, basically a worship leader, well, minister of music at one and organist at the other one. And it's a big part of it, man. So many people come and tell me that I was used by God and they was truly blessed. Their souls were touched through the ministry of music, even through my playing or in my singing or just saying a encouraging word while ministering. So I envision at this point in my life and journey is really, I'm already there and been there for a minute, is ministering through music and being just an encouragement to God's people at what I do, what he blessed me with as a music minister. A person in my life, number 2, that has had the greatest influence to me, for me to understand in my life of God's mission and call. Me personally, I know it may sound kind of simple or may make me sound like I'm a mama's boy, but honestly, it really was my mom. Because even as a teenager growing up playing in the church and really getting pretty serious and knowing that I can play a little taste, she always made mention to me to stay humble and to pray, pay tithes, and all of those things, man. We can get so high and mighty and get caught up in the fame and in the compliments and all the pat on the back that it can lift us up on a little high horse to the point where we won't hear God anymore, or we think we're too much, or we think we have arrived and all that good stuff. But, you know, the message she told me was very simple, was to remain humble and to stay at the feet of Jesus and to continue to listen to him and just to walk in the doors that he opened for me humbly. And I feel like if I continue to be humble, I would never think that I'm, you know, this high mighty musician or minister in the music field or anything of that nature, but just a humble servant, serving God's people, doing what he wants me to do. You know, it really have made me understand. I knew at a young age what I was supposed to do. There may be more things to come to be added to my life or what have you, but as of right now, and I knew for a long time that serving in the mission of music ministry and ministering to people in song and playing keys has always been prophesied even over my life before I was even born, when I was in my mom's womb. So actually, she has been my greatest influence. And I hope that these 2 answers have answered what is needed. And so that's what I have for you about the mission autobiography. All right, thanks. Good night.